let's talk body shaming and cosplay. Now, I think I'm in pretty decent shape. I've hit the gym once or twice, and I think that most people's first reaction is to rightfully assume that because I'm a tall white male with abs and a big chest, that I don't get body shamed. There's just one problem. I cosplay One Piece characters. Doflamingo's 10 foot tall. He has a neck that starts at his ears. And unless I'm gonna walk around with my neck like this, I'm probably never truly gonna do my characters justice. That's justice! It's not just One Piece, let's be real. I cosplay from JoJo's, Dragon Ball, and obviously, those characters are known for being pretty built guys. And no matter how many times I may say it depends who's drawing them, people will always say I'm too small for Goku and too small for Joseph, and sometimes the opposite. I'm too tall for Goku, I'm too buff for Light, and I think it comes from a fundamental misunderstanding of what cosplay is about. In my opinion, cosplay is a form of escapism, but because it has similar overlaps with acting, entertainment, it's kind of bled into pop culture in a way where people can't help but compare us to actors. When a child plays dress up and they're doing it for their own personal enjoyment, you don't say to that child, you're too fat to be Batman. You don't say to that child, you're too short to be Superman. You leave them be. And for the record, if you do say these things to children, you're a piece of shit. Hugh Jackman plays Wolverine extremely well. In fact, out of the live-action X-Men, he is clearly the most popular. But he's 6'2", manscapes, and clearly watches what he eats. Whereas Wolverine's a short king, hairy as Kaido's asshole, and clearly enjoys a beer or two. Using another example, in Batman, Christian Bale set this precedent that you have to make this insane body transformation to play the Dark Knight. Despite every interpretation of that character prior to him was simply a moderately lean guy. That got worse with Batfleck's transformation, where he looked literally like he was ripped, no pun intended, from Frank Miller's Dark Knight, and it got so bad that when Robert Pattinson, clearly joking, said that he wasn't going to work out for the role, fans were pissed that we wasn't going to see meathead Robert Pattinson. But when the movie came out, it was amazing! My point is that it isn't necessarily the body type that makes the character, it's the character.
Gnome's Rebecca would be better like this, said nobody sensible.
And this is why I love cosplay, okay? You can have all of these characters of different races, different body types, disabled cosplayers, plus-size cosplayers, skinny, chubby, tall, short, black, Asian, European. For the first time in human history, we can have a variety of every character for every type of person. This is positive representation, and put simply, it makes our lives better. Cosplay, media, entertainment, films, movies, comics, it's about nothing but enjoyment. Even when it comes to characters, there is a massive difference between Michael Keaton's Batman, Christian Bale's Batman, and Ben Affleck's Batman. Some of their actions in some of their movies exist in contradiction to other forms of that character, but it's still that character. It's just another interpretation. And I think that's the point that people aren't getting. All of entertainment is for fun. There isn't a holy book telling you how a character should and shouldn't be. And that doesn't matter if it's cosplay, movies, cartoons, comics. And because it's for fun, and because people really do put their heart and soul into this, maybe the next time you feel like talking about somebody's body in a negative way, perhaps you should just shut the f*** up. And if you think this is out of character for Doflamingo to say, here's a reminder. These people are my family. Now just remember what happened to the last guy that insulted Pika's voice.